and a super good Tuesday morning to each and every single one of you. Sorry about the noise that's coming from that direction over there. It's that time of year when the land is all incredibly dry and everybody's out with their strimmers to be able to strim down the dried out weed growth to be able to reduce fire risk. But anyway, today I'm up at a section. Let me move into here. I hope the silhouette isn't too overtly bad. Let me turn it in that direction. Um, I'm up at the hermitage above my village of Orchiva, and I haven't been up at this lookout point in easily over a year. And a couple of things have changed here, and in a way, a couple of things have stayed the same. And to a certain extent, that's a lot to do with the state of blogging these days. Everybody's talking about how. Let me just take a seat down here quickly. Everybody's talking about with the state of blogging these days. Is the light better from that direction? Probably yes. With the state of blogging these days, that everything is so completely different, and in order to be able to make money on your blog, you need to do things differently to what you were doing before. And I suppose that's to an extent true as far as about between 2% and 5% of our workflow is concerned. That we need to be able to do things differently for that 2 to 5% that takes into account the way the industry has changed. However, 95 to 98% of the work that we need to do as bloggers is creating content, and that has stayed the same. We need to create helpful, original content that adds something more to the internet than what was there before. So, much like this Hermitage area lookout that I haven't been to in over a year is different. For instance, one of the things that's different is, if I move forward quickly, this window frame art piece that's been put up with the town of Orchiva hanging in wrought iron letters across the top. The A at the end, as you can see over there, has already fallen off. But anyway, so the more things have changed, if I move across here and look at the view in general, the more things have stayed the same. So yes, we've got a small 2% to 5% change in the vista that's happened over there. But really, in reality, the stunning vista that we've got across behind us over there has stayed the same, and that's 95 to 98% of what I've got around me here. So anyway, so that's my lesson from this stop off on my morning run. Yes, run and not bike ride, because I need to teach my legs how to run ahead of the trail run race, which, by the way, that's one of the things that's going to be standing in my way of being able to get stuck into creating content as soon as I get back into office. I need to confirm my entry so that I can line up on the start line with a bib pinned to me and attack the trail run that comes up. Today's the Tuesday, the 25th of July, so it comes up in 8 days' time as a trail run race. So I suppose today is as good a day as any to confirm my entry. But anyway, let me go and do that, get stuck into creating content, and I'll check in with you just a little bit later. But remember that as much as everything is changing within the industry, the biggest chunk of what we need to do to be able to generate money as bloggers on the internet is the same. We need to still keep on creating original, useful, helpful content that adds something to the discussion more than what was there before. See you later. Hi there, it's just gone 7:30 in the evening. The sun is still high in the sky and really hot at the moment. But anyway, that's totally beside the point. Getting back to the topic we were talking about earlier, as far as the more things change, the more they stay the same, and that all of the new things that you can do as far as optimizing your blog for maximum audience and maximum audience retention and all of those things. Yes, there are lots of things that can take up a huge amount of time as far as all of those are concerned, and they can do things to elevate your blog a little bit more and bring you some more traffic. However, as I mentioned, 95% or maybe even more of what will make your blog relevant and bring the traffic is being able to produce helpful, quality content that people find useful and that bring something new that isn't elsewhere on the internet. If you're writing in the same manner as an AI tool, or you're using an AI tool that just simply scrapes the information that's existing on the World Wide Web and maybe packages it together slightly differently, then if that's the type of content that you're writing, then an AI tool is going to be able to do it just as well as what you are, and what's more, they'll be able to do, an AI tool will be able to reduce 10,000 times more content in a day than what you're able to do if that's the type of methodology that you're using. If your blog is about a topic that you're actively involved in, that you know about, that you can bring personal experience to, personal experience is something that an AI tool won't be able to do, and that's where your advantage will lie. But with all of that, 95% of what will make a blog successful is producing original quality content that is useful and helpful to your audience. And with that in mind, my target for today was 1,485 words, because I've been continually hitting more than target all the way through the month, and as the days towards the end of the month get fewer, so my target per day reduces in order to be able to hit my 75,000 word target. So my target for today, 1,485 words, 7:30 in the evening, and I'm already on 2,040 words. So which means that today's target has been hit, and I can maybe get this blog or this vlog edited slightly earlier than normal this evening, and maybe get into bed earlier than somewhere between 11 o'clock and midnight, like what happened last night, because that's how long the video took to render and upload, so that you had a yesterday's video to be able to watch this morning. So maybe if I can get this video editing sooner, I can get the content out to you a little bit earlier. But anyway, that's my take as far as the more things change within the blogging world, the more they stay the same. Speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Good night.